Huh. Apparently I'm fatigued. Oh well. Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your Game Master Darius. We're finally out of the tutorial zone. Except not really out of the tutorial... excuse me. Out of the tutorial zone. Real quick, though. I did go back to the quick save because there was stuff to be found. It's just that we spoke to Lady Jarmandi first and, so like, hey, plot continuation. But really, all those dudes had some armor, had some more potions, a lot of potions, alchemical fires, and a couple of scrolls. And those are ours now, because yes. So yeah, we, after having said hey, hello, hi to all the jerks, like Haram and Tartusio and Jathel, we are now sitting pretty with the three best characters, in my opinion, that you can... I mean, sure, a lot of people will probably say, oh, Jathel's more interesting than Valerie. Nah, sorry, I passed my edgelord phase. Anywho, ascending order. No? Alright. We are tired. We need to rest. In that respect, we press R. Probability of attack is reduced. Rations. And this is where we see the mechanics of, well, resting, camping. We got guards to make sure that we do not get attacked in the middle of the night. We got a cook. There's going to be special rules. We don't currently have any available. Camp camouflage, making sure that we do not get attacked in the middle of the night. And then hunting to, you know, hunt stuff. But we can begin resting.
I wish I was born in a noble family. Servants to lick my boots and bring me breakfast in bed. Not like in my tribe. They wake you up with a kick and hustle you to cook for them. The stinking goats.
I bet your time among nobility would be even shorter than mine. You'd jump up the moment you were trying on your third dress, or drinking tea with your auntie. You'd trash the place and run into the forest.
Probably would. It took 5 hours. Camouflage was a success, and we had a hearty meal. And I should no longer be fatigued. I am no longer fatigued. In fact, we actually had the hearty meal, which gives us bonuses to our saves. Anyways, now we have this huge map. We're not going to explore all of it, mind. At the moment. Press button. Go forward. We're going to ignore that road. Random encounter. Is it a random encounter, though? Is it plot? It might be plot. Let's be honest. Oh, no, those are... What are you? Oh, thylacines. Neat. Can you charge that one? Yes. Super dead. Alright. Glorious. And you too. Charge at that one. At that time... Ooh. Wait. That was... Oh. Just rolled a total of 20. And that -1. Yeah, okay. Wow. Hell of a miss. Where's the... Oh, there you are. I cannot charge that one. And unfortunately, she's right in the middle of that one, so let's hit this one. Also glorious. Amiri, finish him off. Couldn't skin that one because of lore. There we go. Skinned for a little bit of a pelt. Damn it. My nature check, my nature skill is not that great. In case anyone didn't realize. Is my... Oh no, we're all over encumbered again because once again, we're down to only so many characters. And why are you fatigued now? Oh, wait. I think it was because of the travel. I thought that was something else that I fixed. So, one big complaint about this game is that a lot of the times, travel will be a little bit of a pain in the ass because as you travel, people will get further and further fatigued. Oh, now she's not fatigued. Now she's fatigued. All the characters are fatigued. Get into the resting. Ah, no. Camouflage failed. This has pretty much been 2 days so far on the road again. And I think around here, yeah, that's Oleg's. Cancel for a second. This abandoned border fort at the southern edge of Rostland found a new life recently. Oleg and Svetlana Levitin, a couple from Rostov, rebuilt it into a trading post. This place is now one of the few hospitable shelters for travelers in the surrounding wildernesses. Go to the trading post. Prepare for more dialogue. Not that I mind that too much. Freaking role-playing games and whatnot. And hey, we can buy and sell shit from Oleg's. We just have to actually get in there. Save yourselves, fools. I'm sure there's nothing weird going on now. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit Oleg. Oleg, we're just here for Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money, we'll be on our way. Want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here, and just because you put up a painted rag of yours, you come here, squeeze a straw, and come Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, it must be the guest from Rostov's. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way, and I'll let you go in peace. Alright, we'll leave. But what makes you think we won't return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when you got easy pickings from Rostov before us? We'll rip out our guts and empty your pockets. Haha, you fools. Yeah, we're gonna rob you blind, pick your pockets, all that fun stuff. I'm sure you will. Anyways, die now. That could have been probably a better hit. Finish him off. I think that was like the second time that she's gone and absolutely obliterated someone. Oi. Wow. Just completely ignoring us, huh? Foolish decision. Hey, Miri, your turn. That one had some more hit points to him.
Let us strike as one.
Get a little bit closer so that you can actually hit him. And sadly, I think the Lady Kessel was invisible and is not going to get involved. Sadness. Means that we're not going to get the experience for slaying her. Anyways. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist. But now... He scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomingly. The girl got away, a plague on her. She is certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Oh, hello. You know, this is a fair woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to make sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. I'm prepared now. Saw someone run out of the trading post. Do you know who it was? That must have been Balkan. He sells potions. He lives in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Tell me more about yourselves. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Restov. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. But does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or just kill us. Well, let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they, and when will they arrive? Who are they? There's a Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. They claim they were collecting taxes. Why? Well, the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. The Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. They have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason, even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, now why don't you go start dinner while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Dovin from Niswarok come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits? What do they want? What they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come, sometimes the whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with the attack. I feel like that's just a good action, not a lawful action, but okay. Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levitin is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If you manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. Some pretty solid traps around, some tar and box of alchemist fires. Alchemist fire. We can put it by the gate, light it off, and with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that would set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we cover the walls with something to protect them. Yeah, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. Used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. Can you answer a few more questions for me? I'm afraid they'll come back while we're chatting, but what's to be done? Enough about bandits for now. We see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Mostly just so as I stop being over encumbered to a alarming degree. Let's see. I'm not going to sell the banded mail yet. I am going to sell basically all these daggers. Daggers, right? Yeah. Several of those. Can probably sell anything that's not masterwork. Oh yeah, The giant had a great axe. Kind of surprised that all it had was the great axe. Yeah, hindsight says maybe I shouldn't bother with the padded armor anymore when picking up dudes and stuffs and things. What is considered... Ah, Tartushio's present. Can I actually wear that now? Like, without game being all like, hey, Tartushio's being a dick. I suppose I should be able to. Don't know why it wouldn't be. Probably just sell the chainmail, but I'm always unsure about selling stuff just because it's heavy. Well, I can definitely sell all these clubs. Oh yeah, the masterwork. Anything that's masterwork has a base price of 100 gold. Which is pretty much code for, hey, you're going to make a load of money if you just collect all of that shit. Which is neat. Deal. Not going to worry too much about too much, I think. Masterwork Earthbreaker. Oh, Earthbreaker. That's a tempting one. Kind of want to stay more true to the character, but Earthbreakers are great. 2 to 12 because it does 2 die 6 versus 1 die 10 from the Great Club, but again, I think I'll stick closer to the original intent of my character. And yes, you basically buy at full price and sell at 1/4 of the price, I believe. Oh, we got level ups waiting for us. Hold up. Gonna do a quick save because, God help me, I'm probably gonna screw up something about some of these characters. I'll start with you. So level 2, she's going to gain damage reduction and a rage power. Equal to half a barbarian level. That's neat. Yes, barbarian. So she will get stuff. Pretty much her base attack bonus will go up. Will and reflex, I think, will go up now too. Ability score increase? Oh, no. Right, more skill points now. He's gonna take those. Why do you... Game is doing something glitchy, I feel like. And we're gonna give you perception. Yeah, game is definitely doing something glitchy. Anyways, every even level we get a... Well, not... Yeah, every even level we get a rage power. +1 competence bonus on a melee attack rolls, thrown weapon rolls. Increases by 1 for every 4 levels. I believe I might go ahead and take this for her. Not a reckless stance, because this will make it so that she'll hit more often, but she'll be hit more often. But barbarian. And more damage first. I say first. The stances, you can only have one stance active at a time, which means that we're not going to be able to do lethal stance and guarded stance, or lethal reckless, or all that fun shite. The one... Oh, right, that's right. I had an idea what I wanted to do for Tormund, but looking at what's available, I don't think I'll be able to build him as I wanted to build him in 2nd edition. Anyways, the Bard. The Bard will get versatile performance, which allows her to select one of those feats and add half her class level to it. Well versed, +4 on saving throws versus basically anything language or sonic dependent. And I think that's about it because she doesn't get a feat until 3rd. But she does get more skill points. I really feel like that she, of all characters, should have both lore and knowledge. At the least... Actually... undo that. Give you some knowledge arcana. I don't think anyone else in the party has knowledge arcana yet. So now we get versatile performance, which allows her to again add half her bard, equal to half her bard. Yeah, and she will use her charisma in place of the usual modifier. I think she already uses charisma for use magic. Yeah, use magic device is already at charisma. So I think I might actually do perception for her because her wisdom is not great. And having more people that can actually see shit is fantastical. Now she gets more spells. Bards know their spells, which means that they have a defined spell list. We could trade out some of these spells, but I like having characters with Cure Light Wounds, and Ear-Piercing Scream is actually pretty good. Oh! Is that a change from... That a change for the tabletop, or a change for this? Because Cure Light Wounds... Well, Cure spells deal with D8s. But in this... They cure D12 worth of hit points. I approve of this. Alright. We will also... Part of me wants to take sleep. Because it is pretty good. Basically, you can only affect up to 4 hit dice worth of creatures, but they make a will save. If they fail, fall asleep. Actually... Now, not sleep. We'll do Hideous Laughter. Hideous Laughter is kind of akin to that. They'll fall prone, not asleep. And then not be able to act normally. They'll fall prone, considered helpless. 1 round a level versus 1 minute per level. But this doesn't have a limitation based off of hit dice, so... Hideous Laughter. Good shit. Valerie, you are a paladin, but you can no longer be a paladin? Oh, Vindictive Bastard is different from paladin, I guess. So I'm not familiar with Vindictive Paladin at all. Bastard, rather. Vindictive Bastard. So you will get... either Great Fortitude, Iron Will, or Lightning Reflexes as a free feat. In Solo Tactics, Vindictive Bastard gains Solo Tactics as per the Inquisitor class. Oh, lovely. She can activate this ability as a swift action and gains the benefits of it for 1 round. You can use this ability a number of rounds per day equal to half her Paladin level plus Charisma modifier. Alright. Eventually she will get spells. But not yet. Not now. Only 2 skill feats. Skill feats. Yeah, skill points. Alright, and... what is your lowest save right now? Your wisdom is shite. But so is your dex. I think we're going to worry about your... dexterity for now. Yes. So Solo Tactics. I don't know why it shows you getting Solo Tactics. The Call of the Wild thing might be a little bit buggy, if I do say so myself. So let me look at your stats really quick. Abilities. So she gets Vindictive Smite, Once per day, swift action, adds her charisma modifier to attack rolls and her paladin level to damage rolls. Okay, that's a smite. Skilled, which is okay. Charge, heal, fast based. So wait, the solo tactics. That's the name of the thing. I don't. Oh, gotta scroll down. Shut up. Cool. Okay, there it is. Jesus. Again, as per the Inquisitor class, she can activate this ability. I love how you don't tell me exactly what it does, besides just say, hey, it's the same thing. Ugh. Might never end up using it then. Anyways. We then have Torment Liensen's leveling up. Barbarian. To get Despicable Tactics, which gives us the Dirty Trick bonus feat. And a Rage Power. Dirty Tricks, as I think I've said before, allows us to make a combat maneuver against an enemy. And in doing so, makes it so as we can basically reduce one of their things. I forget the exact word. Let's see, -2 to something. Okay, so this is a little bit harder for Tormund because in the second edition one that I was playing with him, he is basically a dragon-blooded. So he has dragon blood, but he also had the dragon instinct. So it was a little bit of stacking upon stacking, and it was kind of stupid the way that I made him. Point is, though, in order to gain access to the dragon totem, you have to take Animal Fury. And I kind of hate that, because Animal Fury, while it does make it so as I can essentially just make a second attack at -5 with a bite, not really what I'm going for when it comes to Torment, so I'm not going to take Animal Fury. I could gain another resistance. But I think I can only take one at a time. One additional attack of opportunity per round is actually kind of tempting. What was Spirit Totem again? Spirit allows Barbarian to make one additional slam attack each round against a foe that is adjacent to the Barbarian. Uses the Charisma modifier. Deals 1d4 points of negative energy damage plus the Barbarian's Charisma. I actually kind of I remember really liking Superstition. Yeah, we'll go with Superstition. +2 against all spells and spell-like abilities, and that'll increase every 4 levels. Not to mention, I think it also opens up some additional really good shit. But yeah, unavailable. Is Dragon Totem not in this one? Witch Hunter? Oh, that'll be available eventually. But anyways. Fiend. Daemon. Beasts. Yeah, for some reason... Weird. Sorry if it seems like I'm kind of hyper-focusing on this, but I thought Dragon Totem was in this. Ah well. I've selected my option, and it's Superstition. Because getting hit by, yeah, here we are. So, I can use Dirty Trick to cause blind, entangled, or sickened. It'll last for 1 round, plus 1 more round for every 5, which I beat the opponent's CMD. And it causes, well, makes it so as they're blinded, makes it so as they become entangled and can't move, or become sickened, which makes it so as they can basically do nothing, which is all wonderful. Additional tactics. Oh, hi, Balkan. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Balkan, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm an herbalist and make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Rostov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness. Help me with things. They bring me water, firewood when it's cold, occasional barrel of honey. Good people. Could use your help finding the bandits. Where's this coming from? Want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Scratches his head, then hums to himself and puffs his chest out. Well, alright, I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me, maybe even heroic ones. Lindsay gives you a worried glance, but then turns to Balkan. Please be careful, go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear? Cool. Free potion, and another body on the battlefield. I'm gonna try to make it so as they don't die. I think I'll hold off stealing a bag of potatoes. Yeah, she's got the lethal stance. Ah, yes. Jasper, a little bit of gold. Why not? I don't need the taters. Box contains various household and hunting tools. You know, some good steel traps. Yeah, catch the bandits. Oh, hopefully that'll be effective. At the least, slow them down. Puppy. Let's see. So we got traps. Apparently, we're going to be setting the place on fire. Hello. Old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof. Good for them. Good for them. Oh, bucklers. Neat. I wonder if we can take that one feat that makes it so as you can use bucklers despite being two-handed. Oh well. I think we'll quick save and be ready for combat. Saving. There we go. Oleg. Oleg and Svetlana are discussing something low but impassioned whispers. You manage to make out the words "forget about it" before they stop talking and turn to you. Keep yelling, end up with the attackers rather than about them. Alright, prepared. Get in positions. Fear not, I'll stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes have to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful. Please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go inside. We're going to go meet our guests. Time passed. Yes. Time to say hey, hello, hi to our good new friends. Oh my god. Good shot, Oleg. Holy shit. Woo. God, this game. Alright. I really do have to make the smite, aid another, move that, combat expertise. Okay, so she can act. I love. Anyways, move that there. Take 2 actions, move up close. We'll see what the numbers are like. Actually, I have. Oh, pieces of armor. Those would have been good to equip. Put that on your belt. Right. Don't have enough actions. Get right up in his face. Haps. Bidden. Get angry. Run on. Oh, I can't charge up that.
Tear them apart!
Right. It's a bit silly like that. That rage is basically an action to do. Ooh, actually. Yeah, this is probably where sleep would have been really useful. Because these bandits have 1 hit point, or 1 hit die apiece. But at the least, she'll inspire courage, which makes it so as everyone that is an ally gets bonuses. I don't know what that constant walk-in sound is. Probably a glitch. Yeah, why do you... Probably because of something with the initiative. I don't know. Walk over to him. Come on, you chuds. Aha. Aha. Ooh. That was a very ill-timed thing to do there, sir. Ow! Bakken! What the bastardly bastardness did I do to you, Bakken? I swear at some point she'll be able to get to attack against this guy. Or in general, I guess. Seriously though, Bakken, the hell? Alright, Lindsay, you want to move up too, just so as you can keep everyone within range. Can you? Yes, we can. Yeah. Woo! Oh, first loot this one so we don't have to come back. Oh, right. The fatigue is from rage. I forgot about that entirely. Well, that was easier done than said. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. Your rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. Our Bakken here taught them a thing or two. Damn straight he did. Holy shit. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to, clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Ooh, $100. We'll talk tomorrow. Still need to clean this mess. How you doing, Bakken? Be sure to show them what's what. Yeah, I completely forgot. Jesus. First edition Pathfinders, barbarians suffer fatigue after exiting their rage. So there's that. Hey, Svetlana. Good news. Well, good and bad news. Good news is there's no more bandits. Bad news is got a bunch of corpses that need picking up after. That's all over, even if there was a fight. We'll talk tomorrow once I've finished working. Alright, upstairs, get some proper rest. I might turn down the, sleepy during traveling bits, just so as... Hello. Pirate Brooch. Statuette. Scroll of Bane. Good shit. God damn, what else do y'all have in this place? A book. Ooh, more stuff. Sager. Cat's feral instincts provides a +2 morale bonus to perception and checks. Pet cat. Well, head to bed. 8 hours pass. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounds you, most slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Well, I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Alright, I understand.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Man, that's going to be hard to explain to the party. Theoretically speaking. I think at least one party member will be like, oh, nymph you say. That's cool. Anyways. Oh god, I really do have to... Alright. Let's actually equip some of this shit, shall we? Oh geez, I am overloaded. +2 on perception and lore nature checks. I think I'll actually give the kitty over to you. Simply because I think you would be better suited for it, Lindsay, simply because I... Yeah. Actually have those skills. That said, I will probably claim that... Where are you? Braces of armor. Oop. Wait. Right, bracers of armor, not freaking... In which case is that? That is viable for absolutely no one at the moment. I guess I can wear Tartuccio's thing for now. Cloak of Resistance. Because what's a good lordly looking individual without a good looking cloak? Random silver ring. Bunch of silver medallions. Oh, these are the Stag Lord ones? Anyways. I think we'll go now. Kitty. Lindsay. Halfling girl with tousled hair wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, still chewing the tip of her quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. She scribbles something quickly in her notebook, scrawled with a verse, raises her eyes, and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. Tell me about yourself. Well, what do you want to know? Where are you from? I'm from all over. I'm actually from Galt, in such a tiny village that it's not even on the maps. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, willing homebrew, having babies, using books only as kindling. Who was your teacher? He's a true saint. He was once an important person in the capital at the Church of Shellen, but he got in trouble with the authorities, went on a self-imposed exile to the tiniest, most godforsaken, priestless village he could find, the one where I was born. He wanted to open a school, but the villagers wouldn't let him. You can't heal us all you like, but no putting any ideas in our children's heads. It's only distract them from their work. But he did teach me on the sly. He taught me how to read, how to write, gave me books, poems, legends. He was the one who told me about the Archknights of Avestan. And when I told him I was going on a journey, he gave me a magic ring so that Shellen would protect me from harm. I haven't seen him since I ran away from home, though. I hope he's alright. I ask Shellen every day to grant him a long life and new students. Archknights of Avestan? Who are they? Oh, you haven't heard of them? How can you be a hero without knowing one of the most epic stories in the history of stories? I won't spoil anything. You should just read about them yourself. Every single chapter. Their adventures are what gave me the idea of going on a heroic quest and writing about it to begin with. And, well, now look at me. Here I am, on a heroic quest. How'd you become a bard? When I realized there was nothing for me at home besides more radish patches, I decided to run away. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened across our village. Well, I stuck to her like a burr and wouldn't let go until she agreed to take me as an apprentice. Together we traveled everywhere. Brevoy, Taldor, even Ustalav. Ugh, Ustalav. And then I found out about the Academy of Grand Arts in Patax. And I thought, well, I love reading books, so I should learn how to write them too. I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. Then they expelled me, but that's okay. They already taught me all the important stuff, and now with Shellen's help, I can manage on my own. You worship Shellen? Yes, not to offend the other gods, but she's the most important of them all. All the other gods guard the world as it is, but only the eternal Rose, the goddess of beauty, calls us to the world as it should be. Why are your clothes so messy? She waves her hand carelessly. Forget it. I can't waste money on looks. I'd rather buy books instead. In 100 years, when people are reading my books, they aren't going to ask whether the author had holes in her sleeves. Talk about something else. You come from Patax, right? Tell me about it. Oh, I love Patax, even though they kicked me out. Joyful place. What's it like? Actually, Patax has always been one huge nest of thieves. Bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharps. It's always been home for the likes of them, but that was before Ilrovetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Ilrovetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown, though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron of the arts, so he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in that way. If Protect was once just a booze barn for thieves, now it's a cabaret. What do you know about the king? He won his crown in a game of cards, which says as much about Patax as it does about him. He's fiendishly clever. Some cheats I know told me that from the moment he appeared, he started to pulling off such schemes that the old city masters just scratched their heads. With him in charge, gold flooded into Patax, and also, he's incredibly, unimaginably, fascinatingly decadent and conceited. Getting drunk with whores at the pub, that's not Lord Rivetti style. Oh no, he aims higher. Dressing up like a male Calistria, dressing up like a male Calistrian with a golden codpiece and holding a 3-week orgy with dancing on the rooftops, parades, public executions, contests for the best ode to the greatest unrivaled king. That's more like it. He also likes singing. And he orders his guards to make the civilians gather for his shows. May Shailen have mercy on his listeners. What about the academy you studied at? No, jokes aside, I'm thankful to Iravetti for building it, but he has no taste at all whatsoever. He likes his art loud, bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his royal highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianjai for playing too quietly, and instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me. And for what? An innocent limerick. Would you ever go back, finish your studies? I'd like to return, but on one condition. If they threw out 3/4 of the professors who teach there now and returned all the ones they banished. If you ask me, I'm proud to have been expelled. If my art was to Iravetti's liking, then I would have reason to be ashamed. As long as mediocre lit spittles sit at the academy, and those with real talents beg on the streets of Patax, I'll not cross the thresholds of that place. What about the book you're writing? What's there to tell? You've seen some of my rough drafts already, haven't you? It's a book about you and your adventures. I'm writing the whole truth, just as it happened. Well, the whole artistic truth, you know? No glory, no story. Why are you writing it? What's the point? When I was at the academy, Ealbold the Insightful began his literature course with the question, what is a person? And he answered, a person is a storytelling animal. Our world does not consist of things. All these woods, seas, and cities consist of stories about those things. The stories we tell ourselves and to each other. Just think about it. Centuries will pass and there will be no me, no you. All your subjects will be long gone, but you and I will live on in people's memories and influence their deeds, thanks to this very book. So what kind of character am I? Truth be told, I was a little afraid of meeting a real hero. In books, they're all protectors of the weak and poor, but what about in real life? But you ease all my fears with 2 shakes of a tail. You're a true hero, just like in Legends. My new fear is that, in 100 years, my readers will say that people like you never existed. But I'm writing the truth. You're like a force of nature, wild and unpredictable. You're full of surprises. I doubt I could make up a protagonist like you, even if I tried very hard. How do you feel about me reading your work in progress? Well, these are only drafts, but of course you're welcome to read them. Just keep in mind that even if you don't like what I write about, I won't change a single letter. Don't even ask. Of course, it's a book about you, but it's my book. Understand? Yeah, chaotic good answer to this. Write whatever you wish. I doubt you would defame me, or, for that matter, overpraise. Thank you for your trust. I will not set out to please you, of course, but I still hope that you will like my book as much as other readers. I think she's fine with other languages. What about your friendship with Tessie? What's there to say? The books woke my urge to travel, but it was only thanks to Tessie that I managed to really get out of my village. At first, Tessie tried in vain to get rid of me, but later, when I told her I was staying in Patax, she even shed a tear. I wonder where she is now. What's the deal with the ring you always wear on your finger? Ah, this. She holds out her arm for you to get a clear view of the ring. It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued by the powers of Shailen, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. So, please don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here, I promise. I just don't want to leave without... Just don't leave without me, of course. I could just write whatever you tell me, but if I wanted to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd be sleeping through lectures at the academy. Freaking love Lindsay. She's just so goddamn eager about everything. Anuriel Light Ada is that's a name. Ugh. Good day. Hope you're feeling alright after that battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What do you want to ask me? This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'm completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Oleg came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. Was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing I'd misheard something, or I'd say something stupid and everyone would laugh. She interrupts herself, shaking her head gently. If you happen to find my ring among the bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. She drops her eyes, lowering her voice. There's one more thing. Among the bandits, there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I can't promise anything, but if I come across your ring, I'll return it to you. Understand. I appreciate any effort you put into it. Tell me about yourself. How'd you and your husband find the courage to establish a trading post in the Stolen Lands? It was Oleg's idea, though I supported him in it. We didn't realize how dangerous it was here, of course. In Restov, everyone respects the Sword Lords, and everyone's accustomed to relying on them. Even the mention of someone like Lady Jarmandi could be enough to fend off a street thug or some other trouble. It could make you, could maybe even work in some places here, but not with the Stag Lords, man. What can you tell me about the Stag Lords? He's not just some average bandit. If no one puts a stop to him, he'll turn the Stolen Lands into his personal kingdom. Kingdom of fear and oppression. Oh, that second word is not something you want to tell Tormund. Just a simple, I'll deal with the Stag Lords. I have no doubt. I can't thank you enough for the hope you've given me, but please be careful. The Stag Lord is extremely dangerous. Anyone else in here? Alright, so we got Svetlana's ring to recover. I do not remember any sort of vision whatsoever, whether in my first attempt at playing this or in the tabletop version of this. So that's, man, it feels good to be jumping back into this, I won't lie. Not me looking through my armors again, going like, Actually, Lindsay, yeah, you are able to wield this, because bards can get magic missile. Actually, wait, can they? I'm fairly certain it might be a bard spell. It's been a while since I first editioned, so pardon me if I'm wrong. But I believe I'm going to save, call an episode. When we return, we are going to start talking to all the other people around this place. And, let's see, that should be after Lindsay, that is this individual, as well as Amiri, Valerie, and Oleg himself, at the least. Thank you, everyone. Oh, and Balkan. Thank you, everyone, so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it again. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.